All right, welcome Aries. This is your weekly reading. Thank you for finding me today. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Got a bunch of oracle cards. We're going to throw down tarot and clarify all that stuff, and we'll get an oracle message at the end of the reading if you want to hang with me, Aries. So, while I'm shuffling up these cards, we've got a bunch of planets today in Pisces, so it could be a rather magical, mystical energy, Aries. It's a little watery for your fiery energy, so might throw a little bit of a wrench in your day. Not a day to make a whole lot of decisions or take a lot of abrupt action, but certainly a day to sort of revel in anything magical that wants to come up, Aries. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, spirits, guides, and angels, what would you like me to deliver to the Aries collective for their weekly reading, please? For the highest good and the highest good of everyone, actually, right? Everyone. All right, so we've got forgiveness, redemption, rebirth, and regeneration. That's interesting. So this morning when I was kind of meditating a little bit on the energy of the day, I definitely had, there was something about not being afraid to look something in a new way, something that you may hesitate to look at, something that maybe has kept you a little stuck, or I don't know, trapped maybe. There's something about forgiving that. There's something inside of you that wants to regenerate, that wants to be born again, that needs your forgiveness, that needs a little bit of softness, Aries, right? So again, I know this isn't like a typically your status quo energy, but that's the energy of the day. Yeah, there's a weeping wound, you guys. You're not your wounds. There's something that wants forgiveness and wants healing in your heart. A lot of times that manifests itself as guilt and shame. There's something that's coming up right now with all of this Pisces energy that wants to be healed. Like I said, this isn't really a time, Aries, this week, especially because, we start with all of this Piscean energy at the beginning of this week, and then by the end of the week we're heading straight into is it the full moon? No, it's the new moon, partial solar eclipse on the 30th. So this isn't a time to rush forward or to move ahead with anything. It's really just a time to sit and just kind of be with yourself, to allow things to rise up within you, to try to look at them with a different perspective, to sort of like that hanged man Piscean perspective, looking at your life as an evolution, seeing yourself differently. Okay, there's a lot about forgiveness of self here, about stepping into something brand new that wants to come in for you is what I'm strongly feeling, Aries. So let's get something here from these oracles for Aries. What would you like? What is the message for Aries? The Aries collective. Yeah, you got two. The first one is Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. So that's beautiful. I do, we all come in with a plan, right, into this life, and so that's our destiny. That's our destined life. It's like our highest evolution is like as we forgive and we heal our wounds and our inner self. um, we can step into that plan, we can step into that destiny. And then you got we are nature blooming, oh, becoming grounded, embodiment, and living in connection. Again, Aries, this is a time for you to sort of step back and to look at things from a different perspective. There's a lot of healing that's going on, and it's getting into nature, and it's really staying in the body and grounding into the body. A lot of times you can see in this picture, we kind of swirl around the ethers, and we, maybe are not so much in our bodies. We kind of get separated and get stuck maybe in our mindsets, or stuck in the external environments around us. And really, this is just about, you can see the picture here, she's kind of going within. So taking a step back, being a little more reflective, less action oriented this week is what I'm feeling for you, Aries. So let's go ahead and get the tarot message, and we'll see if we can get some messages to help you on your path this week. And yeah. So we're going to be using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann, and we're going to be clarifying with the Ostera Tarot. I'm not sure how these two decks correlate, but we're about to find out. All right. Spirits, guides, and angels, what is the message for the Aries collective? What would you like me to convey to Aries this week for their highest good, please? Thank you. Okay, we got justice. There's that balancing energy, right? It's like that infusion that cracks you open and allows you to look at things again from, from an intuitive sense. It's within. Everything that's happening is inside of you. There's no external influence here. This is you coming into a realignment within yourself. There's a balancing of your energy here. And of course, we'll clarify this to get more information, right? So let's get some more messages for Aries, please. Some more messages for Aries. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yep. There's a death. That's a death and rebirth. Major shift, Aries, for you. All of this is 12th house for you. It's in the unseen realms. This is all within you. This is all, like it says here, right? There was, redemption, rebirth, and regeneration. Okay, so this is the death and the rebirth, a catalyzation of something that wants to come, this moth, it wants to be reborn within you, but there's something that you have to come to terms with, right? There's something that needs to be addressed. There's a wound inside of you that just can't be ignored, right? And it's time. It's your destiny to come into this wholeness, right? This wholeness within you. There's a catalyzation that's going on here. Let's get some more messages for Aries, please. Major energy, just huge energy. Wow. Okay, so 7 of voices, right? So this is that whole understanding the duality between the light and the dark, right? These are the masks that we wear. A lot of times these masks, I mean, they're roles, right? We all have to step into roles. We have to be different things to different people oftentimes, but it's about removing some of those masks and some of those ways that maybe we even deceive ourselves a little bit, right? It's understanding as we come into this greater alignment within ourselves, as we release anything that's not balanced within ourselves. It's addressing all of that that guilt, that shame, that sort of energy, the woundedness, the betrayals, the, all of the dramas of life. And it's getting real with ourselves, and telling ourselves a different story about who we are and what we're capable of being, right? And relying less on those stories and becoming detached from those deceptions, from influences outside of ourselves that maybe we're allowing to deceive us, but also the stories and the ideas, the mental, the mindsets, right? The things, the chatter, right, that goes on in our head that we are allowing, to keep ourselves out of, our destiny, our best alignment, where we're meant to go. It's forgiving. It's forgiving that, we're not perfect. We're just people. We're just having a human experience here. And in fact, there isn't even a reason to need to have to forgive. I think that's part of the deception, is that we feel like, that we've done something that, is wrong somehow, but it's not wrong. They're just stories. And it's just releasing. It's just simply letting them go. It's realizing that, sometimes, it's like we've been duped a little bit. We keep ourselves in this vicious cycle, but it's not who we are. You see, it's not who we are. There's some kind of a portal here. There's a light, a door that you are, it's like being illuminated to you, that you can walk through. As you reflect a little bit this week, it's going to be made known to you. There's a lightness, there's a new road that, you're meant to travel, Aries. It's quite a profound message, right? Let's keep going for Aries. What else? Okay, so yeah, we've got the Seven of Materials. Again, this is a stop and an evaluation, a 7 and a 7. This is the divine intervention. This is you on the road. Look at, she's in this cosmic path, and it's like, where have you been? Where are you going? Who do you see yourself to be? And where, what pathway can you go down to lead you to greater abundance, to, as you ground yourself into this reality, as you're reflecting from this other world, it's like, where are you meant to go? Who are you meant to be around? What do you need to let go of? Where do you need to realign yourself? There's a great abundance that lies ahead as you follow the path, that you're not, but connecting into what that path is. Where do you want to plant those next seeds, and, what isn't working for you, right? And there's this 3 of inspiration, and so you're on this, this new, the dominoes. You see the dominoes there, and one just leads into the next one, and that's how the dominoes of life, right? Like, that's how it is. The 3 of inspiration is, what is coming in for you next? Where are you going? Each step that you take, like, puts you in alignment with the very next step, and it's just a natural progression. So these are the day-to-day steps. These are the reflections. This is also about inspiration. I feel like this is inspiration for, where are you meant to go? Where is it that, the divine is trying to bring you, right? It's like a message that wants to come in to illuminate for you, where you yourself are. It's like you're trying to, like, knock on your own door. It's like you trying to wake up to you, trying to, it's like the universe is trying to show you something by removing what is no longer serving you, or like what's no longer aligning with your path. There's like something that's being revealed to you this week, Aries, is how I'm reading this. And one more message. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, actually, we got two. Okay, so yeah, we got the Lovers, okay, and the Eight of Emotions. So there's a decision for you to walk away from anything that's not bringing you into like a balanced, harmonious alignment. Again, the Lovers is very much connected in with this justice, okay? This is you balancing out the masculine and feminine energies within yourself so that you can align to what is meant for you, right? So this is you can attract the kind of energy that is meant for you, and you're walking away with this Death and the Seven of Voices, and the Seven of Materials, right? It's like you are anything that has brought you to this emotional there's this peak emotional experience. It's like you're being faced with a major there's a catalyzation, there's a major like I don't know, like something, I feel like it's something that somebody that shows up in your life, or like an event or like a memory even that shows up, and it sort of like explodes open your memory and your mind. It's like all of a sudden something from deep within you, it comes up for review, and it allows you to make some kind of a major, like, significant change. There's a change that wants to come in. It's like a divine intervention this week. It's kind of profound. Yeah. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Fool and Temperance, right? So I feel like this is all like a very like divinely, and there's the Seven of Emotions. Interesting. So you've got, this is 777. This is very like angelic almost, right? Like I said, it's very 12th house for you, Aries. It's not your typical operating system. It's not where you normally spend time, but there's no action involved in this. It's literally just connecting into your heart center. There's a major healing that's going on here, a realignment. It's asking you to take that leap of faith, right? There's the new shore. You're leaping from your physical reality into something otherworldly, very 12th house, very like hidden realms, like it's like you're being catapulted into something extremely unknown, and yet at the same time it's like very magical, okay? And it's very divinely guided, I will say. Also, this is like like you like a higher version of yourself that's coming in, and like I can't think of the word that I'm trying to say, but you don't, it's not from like a conscious awareness so much as it is from like beyond that. It's like coming into your conscious awareness, but it's coming from a place that's like a little more ethereal, a little more beyond you. And it's like opening yourself to the experience. Like, don't be scared of it. There's a part of you that is birthing, that is being reborn, in order for this balance to come together, this unification, for you to go on this journey where you are meant to be. There's something really ethereal going on here. So let's get some clarification on this justice. Spirit, let's get a little more messages for Aries about what exactly we're talking about here, because this is kind of this is kind of big energy. All right, justice. Spirit, what do you want to tell us about justice? Yeah. So you can see that we're climbing the ladders. There's, again, another 7. You've got 7s all over this. You're being divinely guided. You're being asked to stand your ground. So there's something about, like, you really trusting in what is happening and what's unfolding for you. Like, this is a solitary energy where it's like the light and the healing is being infused to you, right? And you're in a place where this week you would benefit actually from being taking extra time to really sit. And the contemplation thing keeps coming in. There's something about you needing to allow, you see here, it's the same energy that's coming into the crown. This would be a perfect week for any of you this resonates with, to spend a little extra time in contemplation, meditation, that sort of thing. Just even if you could do it for like 30 seconds, I mean, any amount of time at all, to where you just kind of close your eyes and just say a quick few words to your higher self, to spirit, to whomever, your spiritual team or whomever you connect in with. It doesn't matter, like, your level of, like, you don't have to, this isn't like getting down on your knees and praying or anything remotely like that. It's literally just like, hey, universe, thank you for being with me. Show me the path forward. That's it. I mean, thank you, and show me the path forward. It's that simple. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. Okay, and then Spirit, show us about death here. Show us about death. Yeah, here's the Knight of, is that Wands? Yeah, this is the Knight of Wands. So I feel like there is like an in and out. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is about dying to this sort of, this energy where it's like one day you're in and one day you're out, right? Like, there is a need to move sort of passionately, yes, Aries, right? Because you are a fire sign, but also there's this other need to, like, claim the course that you want to move on. Let's get one more for death and this Knight of Wands. Like, what about the Knight of Wands, Spirit? Like, what aspect of this Knight of Wands? There's death again. I feel like you need to just, like, trust that this is where you're meant to go. You are meant to actually look very squarely at what wants to be removed from your world, Aries. Whatever that is for you, there's a situation, a belief, and a mindset is definitely big. It's like what you've held on to and what you've believed for your entire life. What are those old wounds that need to be released in order for you to find this healing and this balancing of your energy, in order for you to move into this brand new arena? It's going to take some kind of like courage to move full throttle in the face of death. It's a very courageous maneuver. I think you're being asked to embrace it, is really how I'm feeling, and I think I said that before. So let's talk about the Seven of Voices, because this is that self-deception. Yeah, look at, oh my god, repeating cards. You've got the Lovers again, and the Six of Wands. Oh my god. This is really a victory for you. I feel like for any of you that are on a twin flame journey, that means coming into a harmony within yourself. It is balancing the divine masculine and feminine energy in order to be able to have this victory over self-deception. Okay, there is a realignment, there is a healing, there's just a major healing. It's crazy. Let's talk about the Seven of Materials. Aries, this is a crazy, here you are. This is at the crossroads, right? Again, this is victory over mental, it's victory over the mental realms. It's, you know, not necessarily seeing this path forward. There's definitely a trusting, right, that you're being guided to do this. It's okay to not necessarily know how all of this is going to go. You're not going to see underneath this moon. You only need to hold on to this idea that like, if you feel this call to do this, that it's safe to do it, and that you'll be guided along. You have a spiritual team and your higher self that is encouraging you to just take that leap of faith, that this is all divinely orchestrated, and that now is the time to grab a hold of this energy. There's the Fool again, repeating cards all over this, so this means that I'm interpreting it correctly. This is you taking a leap of faith onto this new path. I mean, this is a new path, and you've got 4 sevens in this reading. It's very much you. Aries, you're being guided to some place where you've not been before, and that's why it's going to take a lot of courage. Okay, it's going to take a lot of faith, that what is meant for you is you're on the path to that, and you really just need to hold tight to this notion that it's all unfolding just exactly as it's meant to. These dominoes are going to just fall as you take each step forward, and you are going to be victorious. There's going to be an ability for you to get out of these old illusions, these old deceptions, as you walk away from circumstances, people, and like I said, especially mindsets is what I'm strongly feeling here. Let's talk about this Three of Inspiration. Yeah. It's the King of Wands, right? It's very like Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, like fire energy. It's a very mature, being very inspired, very sure of yourself in this movement forward. You are a king, right? It's masculine energy. So this is the action that you take, the surety of your movement. Anything else about this Three of Wands? Yeah. And we got the Knight of Wands. 9. 9 of Wands. Comes out like night. Perseverance, courage, faith. even when you're tired, you see that glow. It's that light that overcomes the darkness. It's that inner knowing, that inner glow. Being sure, facing fear, looking fear right in its eyes, and choosing to do it anyway. Choosing to do it anyway. Spirit, tell me about this Lovers and this Eight of Emotions. Yeah. This is a new opportunity, Ace of Pentacles. This is putting you on a new path. Again, very divinely guided. It's very like destined. It's very destined for you. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within destiny. That's what's going on here. The Fool and Temperance, having faith. Yeah, through your materials and the Sun. It's leading you to a brand new happiness. It's just that this week is a pivotal energy. It's facing, it's looking death right in its face and having the absolute knowing and courage to do it anyway. That's what I'm getting off of this. And look at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Star and Judgment. Okay, so this is you, you know, being protected. Again, this is all of your spiritual team, angels, guides, spirit, whomever you you resonate with. This is your destiny. This is you being guided towards what is meant for you, being protected and divinely guided. And it's going to result in a victory, a success, you pulling in. You've got the Lovers twice, right? So through this work, you're going to be pulling in exactly what is meant for you, exactly what is going to bring you happiness. There's going to be a recognition and almost like accolades. I'm almost feeling like Spirit, like your spiritual team is clapping for you, kind of getting goosebumps. They're recognizing you for your faithfulness, for your fortitude, for being so strong, for persevering on the path in the face of darkness, in the face of overcoming such deep agony. It's you being successful, coming out the other side to something brand new that's meant divinely for you. It's a very, very beautiful message, Aries. I'm pleased that this is your message. So what I'm going to do is just get one final card from the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. What do you have for Aries, Spirit? What do you have for Aries today? What is the message for Aries? Yeah, there you go. Surrender. Release misaligned energies, retune to your truth. And that is exactly what this reading is. So Spirit has spoken for the Aries that this resonates with. Many blessings to you on your journey. Keep the faith, right? Keep the faith. Surrender to the process. Retune to your truth, Aries. This is going to be a very, very powerful time for us all. And for you specifically, this is your message. I hope it helped. If it resonated, please like the video. Consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.